elected to the United States Congress, what kind of support would you give to the arts?
Well, I'd make sure we would have a nation's capital that paid attention and invested in the interests and in the future of our art, of our culture, and made this country a place that reflects the artistic diversity and the beauty and the funky get down that is the spirit of Los Angeles and Hollywood that's coming out here tonight. So look, tonight's not about politics. Tonight is about music. And Al's up here talking about how I'm running against so-and-so and whatnot. But I'm here because I want to hear some groovy sounds. That's what I want. I come from a family of musicians. My father is a jazz pianist. My mother's an R&B singer. My brother's a clarinet player. My grandfather owned the biggest record label, biggest independent record label in America in the 1950s. And what my father has always told me is that the greatness of America is reflected in the greatness of her music, the greatness of her artists, and it's the greatness of Los Angeles that we got so many talented and diverse people from every walk of life coming here to turn it out tonight. So thank you very much, and I'm just glad to be a part of it.
Hey, absolutely. Inspiration.
Yes, sir.
Political, but I had you up here for a reason because you're running against, again, I know you hate hearing this, but the National Endowment for the Arts is always under fire, sometimes from both sides of the aisle. What will you do to keep the NEA, which only gets $100 million a year of government money, keep it funded and make sure that arts and education are part of our public school system?
The NEA needs money. It doesn't need a lot of money. It doesn't need money the way some of our other programs do and so forth. The important thing is to recognize that for not too much money, we are able to do something for the people to make sure that our kids are not just educated in the fundamental and the rudimentary ways that are so important, but rather that we're able to put money into a program that's going to ensure that they have some cultural grounding. Because culture is important, and art is central to culture. You know, so if we're raising people who know how to, you know, maybe they know how to read, maybe they know how to do math and science, although we're kind of not doing that well in those areas at the moment. But if we raise a generation that's tone deaf, a generation that doesn't know how to read music, y'all hear me upstairs? Thank you, thank you. Stay with me, people, stay with me. If we raise a generation that's tone deaf, we're going to raise a generation that has nowhere to go in the world. I mean, frankly, it doesn't matter how wealthy America is if America doesn't swing, if America doesn't rock, you know? And that may not be the type of language that you're used to hearing politicians speak, but that's my language. And so that's why I will be able, it'll be a goal of mine to make sure that the National Endowment for the Arts is a program that has the funding it needs, and that we make sure that money is earmarked to go exactly to where it needs to go and to encourage and to benefit the students that it needs to be able to support. Because we need music, frankly. We need art. We cannot be a tone-deaf society. And I'm not going to let it happen as a member of Congress. Does that answer your question now?
I'm so glad I picked this guy for this panel. You could give Obama a run for his money, right?
As a musician yourself, what is the balance between writing a song expressing how you feel and staying loyal to your audience at the same time? What was your take on the balance on writing?
Yeah, you know, that's an insightful question. Because a lot of times, young artists, they come out and they think to themselves, I'm going to stay true to this genre of music. I'm going to stay true to what I do. But then, you know, they struggle on year after year, and it's like, okay, maybe I need to get a little more commercial. Maybe I need to get a little more poppy, you know. You know what, man? Because you have to ask yourself what's really important to you. For you, is it about making great music, or is it about being famous? And you know what? There's not necessarily any contradiction between the two. Nothing wrong with wanting to be big time. But what I would say is when you write music, write something that I don't think the dudes from System of a Down really sold themselves short with any of their music. I love those guys. And they made it big. And they're unique, they're original, people like that. Don't be discouraged when people don't understand what it is you're trying to do. Nobody who ever did anything great was ever just understood by everybody. People don't understand greatness until it smacks them in the face. So if you got that in you, man, don't sell yourself short. Let them know what you're about, right from the heart.
Vote for John Wood for the 66th Congressional District.
That's our 43rd, buddy.
The 43rd Congressional District.